same old place that you laughed about.
Row 18, plot 20.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people.
Another Festivus miracle.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. Happy Festivus. We have a holiday horror movie review from Uncorked Entertainment. It's called The Elf. It's from 2016. It's an hour and 30 minutes, and it only has a 2.4 star rating on IMDb. Let's get right into this. This story is about Nick, who's haunted by night terrors stemming from a tragic murder he saw when he was young. After inheriting an old toy shop, he discovers a cursed elf doll sealed inside an ancient chest. And not Booby's chest, a box, like storage chest. And it also includes a naughty list of his family's names written on it. He soon discovers that the elf was an evil conduit meant to unleash a supernatural killing spree during the Christmas holidays by whoever opened up the chest, I guess. Directed and written by Tristan Price, starring a bunch of people that don't have pictures on their IMDb page. Natasha Halaby plays Victoria. She's pretty. Les Best plays Delmar, and Pat Turner, Grandpa Fred. Lisa May plays Tiffany. There's a bunch of people in here that don't have pictures. I'm not even going to take the time to bother with the mentioning. Les Best, I've seen him in a few other films made by this same company. The tagline is, "All is not calm." But yeah, this is really bad. It's so bad that I took like 2 sides of my note card of notes. So yeah, let's begin my airing of grievances because I got a lot of problems with this movie. It's really, really bad. There's a flashback intro kind of showing the doll, the toy, the old store. And then it kind of moves forward to the guy who inherits Nick, inherits the toy shop, and he's there. It actually looks like an antique shop that they used in Humpty Dumpty, I think maybe was the movie. It looked very similar. That's not a big deal. He kind of wanders into the back room, and that's where he finds like this chest that has this elf in it. So what drew me to this is I do like haunted doll type movies. So I thought that was going to be kind of what the theme was going to be with the elf, you know, and it does. It kind of sticks to that. And for the most part, it's the tropey kind of low budget haunted doll stuff where we get kind of like the POV of the doll and we hear like little patters of footsteps behind people, and then when they turn they don't see anything, and then there's like little footprints in the snow and stuff like that. Thankfully this one does go a little further, and we do get some actual footage of the elf moving, walking independently, you know, doing some stabby with the knife. Oh, I wrote down that there was a shower scene, but it's a dude. What the? Anyways, there's a lot of like story filler between things with Victoria, his girlfriend, talking to a friend on the phone, and I guess it's supposed to build like the trauma that we're supposed to understand that Nick is going through. She's trying to surprise him with a Christmas party kind of thing, like a family get together of her family coming over and surprising him. That doesn't go very well, if you can imagine. There's some kills. They're not horrible. It does lack kind of in the scares though. And that's the problem with the haunted doll type movies like this, because you don't get a lot of them, a lot of scenes with them in it, and it's hard to feel very scared when there's not good quality of the look of the doll, if that makes sense. Um, it's all practical effects. There's not a lot of gore. Um, there are some creative kills, but it's kind of like you have to suspend belief. I mean, we're talking about a haunted doll movie, anyways, but there's things that happen that one singular doll couldn't possibly, do. But it's a possessed demon doll, so maybe there's some other paranormal powers this doll has. We did get a kind of funny scene with Christmas carolers showing up to the house when there's a lot of the craziness going on. That was kind of a fun scene. But it did feel like the movie was just a little bit long. And, this was filmed, I think I wrote down in Texas. So they had to use fake snow. And sometimes the fake snow was getting stuck in people's hair. And then it would never go away in indoor scenes. If somebody came from outdoor to indoor. I know that's a minor thing to nitpick, but for some reason, like, that triggered me, is seeing those big mashed potato flakes in somebody's hair. Um, so surprisingly, though, when I was watching this movie, it kind of left a little cliffhangerish type ending. So when I went to IMDb, I see that there is a follow-up movie to this in 2018 called The Elves, or just Elves. And I had to check it out. This movie was so bad. I was hoping for some redemption in a sequel, but you'll have to watch that review whenever it comes up during this month. Let me know what you think of haunted elf dolls, elf on a shelf kind of scenario, evil elves. I mean, I'm all for it. Teach those kids a lesson. Although there's no kids in this movie. Kind of a shame. Happy Festivus, everybody.